Stay.
So we'll let a few people join us here.
Stay.
How's it going? I'm Glenn with NC Beer Guys, and we're here at Draftline Brewing down in Fuquay Arena with Jonathan Dixon, and he is the guy behind Cause Beer, and they're doing good works at beer festivals, and Jonathan's going to tell us all about what they're doing now with Beercana coming up on September 12th at the Sug Farm Park in Holly Springs. And it's going to be a great festival, so if you've not got your tickets yet, make sure you get online at beercana.com and find you some tickets. But one of the great things that's going to be happening, let me switch this over so you can get Jonathan on camera. There you go. So you're on live, Jonathan. Is, as you come in the door, I guess, you'll be able to bring canned goods of these types and donate them to the Beer Cause effort. And the proceeds, of course, being the canned goods they collect, will be going to support the Falcon's Children's Home, which is where, Jonathan?
It's in Falcon, North Carolina. So if you're from this area, you head down south on 95, just past Dunn, you'll see Falcon, North Carolina. They have a children's home. They work with the state. And today they house around 70-plus children that have come out of really bad environments. Environments where the state has had to step in and remove them.
But it's not a state-operated facility. It's a private facility.
It's a private facility that they work with the state. And what they do, they're able to take these kids who have had really bad situations and put them in a safe place. They also have a school, so they have many of their students are able to go to college, and they have multiple first-generation college students. So kids that probably never had a chance, so college wasn't even on the horizon. That's happening. These kids are also, they help them in transitions not only to college, but into careers. So they help them learn how to apply for a job, how to get a job. They also have multiple homes for teenage mothers. So it's not just small children, but they have teenagers. They may have a child themselves. They're learning to help take care of their baby, and then also learning how to be an adult and to, again, get a job, be educated. And so what we're asking people to do, and let me just say this, there's no pressure. If you go to Beercana, which you should, if you haven't bought your tickets, you need to. It's September 12th, Saturday in Holly Springs. It's going to be beautiful weather. You should be there. If you love beer, I have to ask you, why haven't you bought your ticket? So anyway, be at Beercana. But there's no pressure from Beercana. There's no pressure from us, no pressure from anybody to give. But if you watch this, if something is kind of sparked inside of you, interest, you want to do something to make a difference, it doesn't take a lot of effort. These type items that you'll see here, you can give, they need snacks, they need medicines, Band-Aids, bottled water is a big thing. Everybody needs water. They also use this, a lot of the mothers do, when they're making bottles for their babies. So this is bottled water is a great donation to give. Non-perishables, you can also do condiments. Number 10, canned vegetables. If you go to callsbeer.com, you can check out a full list of items that you can give.
And you can donate smaller cans of vegetables.
You can too. The big ones are
nice.
Are nice, but yes, they
feed big groups of kids.
Right. They will take any size. Again, we've worked through a list with them. There's many other items you can give, diapers,
and how do
socks.
people go to callsbeer.com?
So it's on the internet, callsbeer.com. You can also go to Twitter at callsbeer, and you can find the links to all the information on this. So check that out. And then at Beercana, what's going to happen before you walk into the event, you'll be able to drop this off. You're going to write your name and your phone number. That's it. And we're going to do drawings that day to give away some incredible beer packages. Now, I tell you, I can't win any of these, and it makes me sick. We have...
So you've been out at the breweries kind of recruiting them to give donations to the cause.
That's right.
To Cause Beer.
And Draftline is one of the ones, and we have to thank them. Again, we're here at Draftline today. If you have not been here, you need to check it out. It's in Fuquay Arena. They do a great job. They've got great beer. It's a unique setting because you can sit, and not only can you enjoy your beer, often you can have a band, there's food trucks, there's local food you can order, but you can actually see the tanks and what goes on in the background. They've got cornhole indoor. They've got this nice outdoor setting with fans. It's very cool, even though it's the summertime. If you haven't been here, it's worth the trip to Fuquay Arena to check it out. And I can tell you, in Fuquay, we've got a booming brewery industry. You have Draftline, you have Aviator, you have Fainting Goat, soon to be open. You have Lincoln. Also, right down the street, you have White Rabbit. And then you're close to Holly Springs with Carolina and Bombshell. And so, what are you waiting on? If you're in Wake County or in this region and you haven't visited here on a Saturday to spend time with these guys to see what's going on, again, I have to ask you, why not?
Find your way to the Southern Wake Brewery District.
So, Draftline's package, as you can see here, there's a growler, a couple glasses, some koozie, sticker, gift card. This package will be in what I'm calling the Southern Wake County package. That includes Aviator, Draftline, Fainting Goat, Lincoln, White Rabbit, and the Mill in Fuquay. And that package together, you'll get something similar from each of them. So really, for a donation of maybe roughly $10 a product, you could win. This package is easily worth $150 to $200 of value. Again, you're giving to a great cause, and you're going to get rewarded for it, potentially. And we want to thank you for considering this. Again, there's no pressure, but if you come to Beericana, you can drop this off on your way in, and then you'll be able to enjoy great beer, great food, and great music. And then also, I just need to make sure, because Glenn has taken a lot of time here to be with us, Glenn and NC Beer guys, they've donated t-shirts. So in each package, there's going to be a t-shirt. So you're going to be able to, if you haven't got one of these,
you haven't got your own 2015 NC Brewery t-shirt from the NC Beer guys. We still have them for sale on the website. There's a question, so I want to answer it. It is off of 55. We're in old Verena, right? If you're asking about Draftline, it is on old 55. We're in the back of an industrial complex. How will we identify where we are?
So
coming out of town, we're past Smokehouse and Aviator.
Right. If you're coming into town on 55, you're going to pass the high school, then you'll pass just a couple residential locations, and then the first left into it looks like an industrial area. Turn in there, you'll see a Draftline sign right at the road. Drive to the back, and it's in the back of an industrial park. And then, of course, if you're coming the other way, you're coming north on 55, you'll go past Aviator, and it's just down on your right. Now, Glenn, anything you want to say about these shirts?
But the shirts are still available, but we were very pleased to donate a quantity of shirts for the guys at Cause Beer and to support the Beericana effort, and of course also the Falcon's Children's Home. And so if you don't want to, near where Stevens used to be.
That's right.
Are we near where Stevens used to be?
That's right. It is actually behind the old Stevens Hardware. So
yes, we're behind the old Stevens Hardware, so get yourself down to Draftline.
Now, let me tell you, this t-shirt, this is really... It's an incredible t-shirt, Glenn, I just have to tell you.
Well, thank you, Jonathan.
For one, you get all the listing in North Carolina breweries. And, you know, as a North Carolinian, I have a lot of pride that we're booming in this market. I mean, I know California, I know there's Colorado, I know there's other places, but North Carolina is really hot right now. Maybe the hottest beer craft brew scene in the nation. So to actually be able to buy a t-shirt, 2015, I mean, this isn't just a t-shirt you can wear every day. This is a collector's item because this is going to change. It changes almost every day. So you need to check this out and check them off.
And as you go into the brewery, you can check off where you've been, and you'll have a living symbol to wear forever of all the breweries you've visited in North Carolina. And your chance to pick up one of these without any cost is to bring some canned goods to Beericana on September 12th and donate them to the Cause Beer effort in support of the Falcon's Children's Home.
Glenn, I want to thank you guys. I want to thank Draftline. And again, I want to thank you. Again, no pressure to give. Just consider it. Consider stopping by the store, picking up a few items, and on your way in, to drink, eat, listen to great music, be merry on a beautiful Saturday afternoon, September 12th from 12 to 6 in Holly Springs. You can win some incredible prizes, and I just want to thank you for considering it, and we will see you. You got to promise me, we will see you at Beericana September 12th in Holly Springs.
Thanks, Jonathan. Thanks for the work you're doing with Cause Beer. And for the NC Beer guys, we're out. Hey, fellas, how are you? So we're out of here for now, but this will be available on replay, of course, for a while. And you can find NC Beer Guys at ncbeerguys.com. What did you miss? What you missed, I won't interrupt, but since you asked, what you miss is the information about the Cause Beer event that's going on with BeerCon on September 12th, where you can donate canned goods to benefit the Falcon's Children's Home, and there'll be prize packages that will include growlers and product and swag and NC Beer Guys t-shirts, Brewery Tour t-shirts that'll be raffled off with the prizes, and you should be at BeerCon. Till next time, guys, this is NC Beer Guys reminding you to drink local and keep your beer dollars in North Carolina.